to present to you today a host of medical supplies, including gloves, surgical hats, Band-Aids, bedspreads, bed sheets, and 14 wheelchairs, 10 of them being adult wheelchairs and 4 pediatric wheelchairs. And also a long list of other things. The total probably cost about $60,000 worth of supplies. We couldn't get them all into the truck, and so we brought some ahead, and we'll bring the others later on. The supplies were provided by St. Joseph Parish, New York City. St. Joseph's Food Pantry at New York City. This is the person who runs that is called Joseph Siracusano, or Joseph Sano, and so definitely when you include that in your statement, please include the name of St. Joseph Food Pantry and Joseph Sano. Yes. And I'll give that to you because they're very good. I'll do that. This is a charitable organization in New York City that had some excess supplies. Mr. Sano happens to be a patient of mine, and I was expressing to him, some of the needs we have in Liberia, and he decided to make those supplies available. So we'll be delivering them to you as we can get the truck down here with the supply. I hope they'll be put to good use. I know they'll be put to good use, because as you said, you do have need for almost everything, and hopefully they will help improve the services to the patients that you have here. If there's any questions you may have, or the news people may have, I'll gladly respond to these questions. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm Dr. Michael Jones, Michael A. Jones, Michael Abu Jones.
Abu is A-B-O-U.
Yes.
From where, Doctor?
From Bummy. I'm a Bummy citizen.
And you want to identify yourself?
That's right.
That's right. Citizen from here.
Okay, well, yeah, sometimes it's self-serving, but I'm a citizen of Bummy. I'm from Clay. My dad is the other Dr. Jacob A. Jones. He was a dentist, and he's currently residing in the United States. I am living in the United States and here, and I hope to be moving back here pretty soon. So I'm making my little contribution, and hopefully with the help of some of my friends in the United States, so we can make a difference in the lives of the young people in Bummy and hopefully in this hospital. Hopefully one day I can come and help you out, do some of the work.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have come at a better time. Bummy County, Liberia Government Hospital. Of course, you know this hospital was built in the 1950s by LMC, the mining company. And then after they left the hospital here, and then turned it over to the government around 1977.
Yes.
And since then, the government of Liberia has been taking care of the hospital. It has changed hands a couple of times since this war, with the Chinese people coming in, and then the Bangladesh people coming in to run the hospital. And at those times, they provided most the Pakistani contingent, but unmilled.
Okay.
They ran the hospital for some time, for a few years. All right, and back then, they had everything here. Gloves, gauze, and you name it, but taking over,
yes,
this is the only referral hospital in Bummy County. And folks from Lower Cape Mount County and Bapolo County, they all come here, including Monserrato County. We got people right here who did surgery for right here in this hospital, from Douala area, from all of those areas, because when you find too much congestion at Redemption Hospital, they find it, the more available free hospital and less congested hospitals to go to. And so it usually weigh in on our supplies, our meager supplies, especially when it comes to gloves, gauze, sutures, and poverty, and all of those cleaning items. It really weighs down heavily, on us, because we're having, complicated pregnancies coming in. We're doing cesarean section. We have tons of onions around that we have to repair. And so we usually have a lot of problems with those, operating room supplies, you know,
Okay.
and especially those that are light, like gauze and gloves, and sometimes it becomes very, very critical. Because at this time, you know, even the health workers, you cannot do without,
Right.
you know,
Gloves, yeah.
examination and sterile gloves.
Yes.
We usually have serious problem because whatever we are provided, we have people coming from all over to use it, and then we run out, and then we develop serious problem. There have been people before you, like the latest one is Janga. She's also from Bomi County. Right now, she's looking for some gloves and gauze to send for us. There was another lady 2 years ago, Boma Besma. She had a foundation in I think Maryland. She came here also to when we had serious problem with women coming to the hospital to give birth. Leading to so many deaths of women and children. You know, we started to go out to tell them, come to the hospital, please, and give birth, and we'll give you a package. So she got together with some of our friends in the States and put together a package containing towel and diaper and, you know, small, you know, your ones, you know, and she started bringing it in. If you give birth here, we'll give you one. And our delivery really started to go up. But since it stopped, you know, she started focusing on other counties also. So, and whenever those kind of services stop, our facility-based delivery start to dwindle also, you know. And then there was someone from Clay again, Winston White. Winston White came here some time ago with some friends from America also.
Helping Hands.
And they called it Helping Hands.
He from California?
I don't know the state they came from.
Yeah, I think he
But Winston White is from Clay, it's a citizen of
Project.
Clay. I remember he even used to send books and, you know, football and whatever for Gertrude Yancey school. But they came here and they even gave us the examination beds, most of the examination beds that we have now. And they gave us some medical equipment, so they've been coming and helping. And we rely heavily on those kind of support. You know, we really need it because we met with the superintendent the last time. You know, he's the head of the health board, and we told him, you know, the way things are going, we need to get together with Bomi County citizens outside of Liberia who can come to chip in, you know, to help the hospital from time to time. Because every time we get stuck out of essential drugs, it's a major problem. Because this is where everyone comes.